Hello, Leo. Welcome to Three Crows Runes. My name is Jen. Let's do some rune readings. Today we are doing readings for December 2025. We are using the Elder Futhark on Maplewood, and we are using the Tarot of the Woodland Wardens. So let's get started with a card from the Tarot of the Woodland Wardens. We have the Seven of Wands. So Leo, this month you may feel a little bit defensive. There may be a sense of where you feel like you have to defend your will in the world. Let's get some runes down and clarify this. Ooh, yeah, you are not feeling good with the rest of humanity coming at you. Yeah, you're really not right. So, but happy ending. So your central issue this month, we have Mana's reversed. Mana's the throne of humanity and your part in it. You've really turned away from them. You're like, no, I'm actually going to get good with my truth. I'm going to get good with my inner drummer and my genuineness. And I'm going to get to where I can face myself with joy. To heck with everybody else, because right now this is what I need. You know, these people are all trying to force me to follow their will and their, plans and their ideas for what we're going to do in the world, and it's just not good. And leading up to this, we have, it's not good for you. Leading up to this, we have Lagus, which is the rune of the water. It's emotion, intuition, heart, and flow. There's a sense that you were sort of going with the flow all along with all of this, and then you're like, no, wait a minute, this is not good for me. And so you're taking your stick, and out you go from that. And they're like, no, you have to be just like us. And you're like, no. Which, honestly, Leo, generally you don't get in with that anyway, but now you're remembering who you are, and you're like, no, I'm remembering who I am this month, and who I am is going to take my stick and go. So what's going to help you with that? We have Hagalaz, which is the rune of the hailstorm. This, I sometimes read this as chaos and things that are out of your control, but it's also nature. And in this case, it's your true nature and remembering that you are a force of nature. And this goes with this. You're reconnecting to your truth, and you're reconnecting to your will and your nature in the world. And so this is why you're like, no. And you may feel a bit defensive because everybody's like, no, you have to go along with us and flow. It's like, no, I do not. And so reconnecting with your true nature and remembering the force of nature that you are is definitely going to help you, as will remembering that everybody is their own force of nature and that they are who they are, and that's fine. They can be that, but you also can be you, and you don't have to go along with what they're saying, which, Leo, honestly, this is like coming home to get back to that. Now, it is out of your comfort zone because you've been going with the flow along with this for a little while. So there is that question of, wait a minute, where even am I? We have Othala, which is the rune of the home and the homeland, and this sense of, as long as everybody thought I was agreeing with them, then things were comfortable, and there was this sense of protection from the herd. But I don't know, what's the group word for beetle? But anyway, there was that sense of protection from that, and there wasn't there wasn't those spikes of emotion where it's like, wait, you come back, you have to be like us. It's like, no, I do not. Indeed, I do not. And so once again, if you start to feel like, oh my gosh, my comfort zone, you're going to be much more comfortable being the wild true self that you are. And the most important thing this month is getting comfortable with yourself. Nothing else matters. Like, you have to be genuine, and this is extremely important. So definitely, if you start to feel like, oh, about my comfort zone, but this is like not a comfort zone really, because a lot of this is getting you to go against who you really are. So focus on that. Like, get reconnected with being good with yourself, and also just realizing that you are a force of nature and you don't have to go along with this. And what this will all lead you to by the end of the month, we have Isa, which is the rune of ice. Ice has to do with stillness and standstill, and it's the stillness through which clarity comes. By the end of the month, you will be very much fine with not being amidst the other sticks. Basically, you're going to be like, you took your stick and you were like, this is what I'm doing in the world. This is the will I want to express. And I am a force of nature. So off we go. And I love that this is a stick as well. like the drawing of the rune is a stick that matches these sticks. And this is yours, and you are getting the clarity flowing through. This is the conduit of the clarity coming down. And that's excellent. So that is your reading for December, Leo. For December 2025, I wish you all the best with this, and I wish you a lovely day or evening. Take care till next time. Bye.